What's on your minds today,
Well, what's
Steve
on my
Haney?
mind is there's so many people out there that are still struggling to refinance, and they've been told no so many times. Because I'm an independent contractor, I have lots of options that other people don't have.
Right.
So I thought maybe we could talk about some of the creative things that I can do that the big banks just look at you and laugh.
Well, and that's exactly where I was kind of going with my thoughts. And on the other side of that, maybe a little bit, was talking about some of the things that people believe a lot of things. And, the person that delivers their mail or whatever, I'm not saying postal people are bad. I'm just saying that they have a lot of friends that tell them a lot of things that aren't necessarily true. And so they might think that they're locked out of the process because so-and-so said, well, if you're this way, you can't do anything.
Exactly right. The key to life is listening to the right voices. We all hear voices in our heads.
I do all the time.
Me too, and I talk to it and back and forth.
I just do what they tell me.
But, what we have to do is learn which voices are valid. Okay, and if your mailman and your hairdresser and your neighbor and your Uncle Bob who's never owned a home, they're telling you all about how the way things work, may or may not be true. Okay, but
right.
This much I know.
And everybody's an expert on something or knows somebody that's an expert, and yet they don't take the time to actually talk to the expert. And
exactly.
I'm going to throw this out right now, but we'll talk about this again. It costs absolutely nothing to talk to the expert, in this case, Steve Haney and his team at Provident Lending. All they have to do is call, right?
Exactly right. 266-5500. Takes me 10 minutes. We're going to figure out who you are, what we have to work with, and how we can solve your problem. If you're not ready now, then we're going to take and put you on a plan where you can get ready. Okay, so if you got your tail between your legs and your head's hanging down and you're going,
credit score's low
credit score, I don't have a job, I've been turned down by other people, maybe there's still hope, okay? Because I help lots of people who've been turned down 2 or 3 places and have not been able to refinance, but I've been able to get them done and save them hundreds of dollars every month. One of the cool things that I do for people is I let them skip 2 house payments. So now we're talking about skipping your January and your February house payment.
Boy, that could do a lot for
that
paying
could do
off
a lot
those
for
Christmas
me.
bills.
You bet.